Hi guys. Alright, so here is the next part of the two-part claims by Dassey. Like I said, the first part I already made a video about was the petition for a writ of habeas corpus. Two claims for relief. The first is Dassey's claims he was denied his Sixth Amendment right to the effective assistance of counsel. But now we're going to talk about Dassey's claims that his March 1st, 2006 confession was obtained in violation of the Fifth Amendment. And the first thing that I want to say is I think it takes something pretty big for a federal court to go against, from all the stuff I read in this ruling, it takes something pretty big for the federal court to go against what the state courts and the appellate courts ruled on, because they have the benefit of things that the federal court doesn't have the benefit of, like seeing, interacting with the people, seeing all the court proceedings and blah, blah, blah. All they have are things like this. So it takes something pretty big to get them to do this, and that's kind of what it says in okay, Draven's shedding, like projectile shedding hair in my mouth from God knows where. I don't know where he is. Anyway, one of the things that I'm going to read from the brief that I liked especially was, it says, a federal court to grant habeas relief, a state court's decision must be not merely wrong, but so wrong that no reasonable judge could have reached that decision. More specifically, to grant relief under blah, 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 the petitioner must meet the demanding but not insatiable standard of showing any reasonable fact finder would reach a conclusion other than reached in the state court. So basically, that's what happened. They are correcting what was wrong that should have been corrected already, but this was the part that the judge was able to make a ruling on in Dassey's favor that is going to get his conviction overturned and get him home. That his confession was involuntary. And the reason why it was involuntary was a lot of reasons put together that makes it involuntary. He was promised leniency. He was promised this. He was, told that. And the judge actually lists how many times Wiegert and Fassbender, when they were interrogating him, just on the March 1st video, he counted how many times and cited all of them. He quoted them on all of them, which I thought was fucking awesome. All the times that they told him, we know this, we need you to just tell us. Like, we already know what happened. And telling him basically that he has nothing to worry about. In other words, telling him, we already know what happened and you have nothing to worry about. So anything you tell us, it's going to be okay. They kept telling him, it's okay, we're on your side, we're in your corner, we're going to help you, blah, blah, blah. So promises of leniency and, the fact that he had no attorney, no parent, nobody there to help him as a 16-year-old kid, mentally disabled a little bit, that he needed someone to translate just his Miranda rights. I have no doubt in my mind that if you were to ask Brendan to tell you what those rights mean, he probably couldn't. because I don't think that he completely understands what that means. He might be able to repeat back the words that you use, like, I can get an attorney. You can, if I can't afford one, you can get me one. I don't know if he even understands what that means. You know, he doesn't understand that he can stop talking whenever he wants to and say, I want an attorney. And that's not going to get him into trouble. That's not going to make him look like he's guilty. That's not going to make them stop supporting him. You know, or they've already got him believing that that's what they're doing. He just doesn't understand what's going on, and he needed that. And that's another thing that I want to talk about real quick. I think it's going to be called Barbatatic's Law. There's a petition going around to get this started so that an attorney is required to be present in cases like this for Brendan. You know, people like Brendan, minors and people with disabilities, to have someone there to protect their rights and protect them and keep these false confessions from happening. Hi, Ethan. Anyway, so, you know, hopefully we can get that happening so that, you know, my kids and your kids and everybody else's kids doesn't have to be put in that position to make those decisions to talk to the police on their own, without someone there advocating for them. I know that since I'm a little bit more educated than, you know, some other people might be, I would be able to help my son if he was ever being interrogated by the police, a little bit more than someone else would, but definitely not even me would be able to do as good as an attorney would. So we definitely need an attorney there, not parents, because not all parents can help. They might end up hurting actually their child's chances. So we need attorneys there. And that's, I think it's great. So hopefully this will boost that awareness and get that going. Because I don't want that happening to my kids. And, you know, even though, focus. He's only 14, and I tried to tell him, you know, you're not much younger than Brendan was when this happened to him. This could happen to you. You should care about this. And he's only 14. He doesn't really understand why he should care about this. So yeah, trust me, this needs to happen, because they don't know. They don't understand. They can't understand that. Unless you're a seasoned criminal, you don't need to be subjected to Reed technique type interrogations. Because that's what they're designed for. It's not designed for 14, 16-year-old kids who have no experience with the law, have never been in trouble, they've never dealt with this sort of thing. So, you know, sorry. It's rainy outside, so my hair's on the nerves today. Anyway, so Brendan is coming home, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited, and I love you guys so much. I'm so happy that I could share this with so many of you and continue to even after this, because we got another one coming out soon. Steven's gonna be next. Woo, sorry, blurry. Hello. Anyway, so Steven's next. We aren't done, and we're gonna keep going until Steven's home, Brendan's home, all this is done, all this is over, and the right things have been done, and Teresa's real killers are paying for what they did. And hopefully all the people who are involved in screwing Brendan and Steven's lives up for the last 10 years are paying for it too. Hopefully. That's what I hope for. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about next. We'll see, I guess, because I'm pretty random today. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. Anyway, thanks for watching.